Hello to you, my fellow Gooners, and welcome to Arsenal TV. This is your transfer update show where I give you the latest players that has been linked with a summer transfer move to Arsenal and our current players that have been linked away. Now, guys, this video is completely different. Today's video, I'm here to announce that Arsenal has just signed Nicolas Pépé. I'm actually going to repeat that again. Arsenal has signed Nicolas Pépé. I am so excited about this signing. Now, it's not every day that you hear that Arsenal has signed a world-class player, especially paying over the odds of £60 million. Now, we know in previous years, Arsenal has never signed any player that's gone over the £60 million mark. This deal that Arsenal has paid out for Nicolas Pépé, it was a club record and it was £72 million. Now, apparently that Nicolas Pépé is on a 5-year contract deal and he's going to be taking our number 19. Now, as we all know, a few weeks ago when Arsenal was over in the US doing their tour, Josh Kroenke came out and said that we should be excited for the transfers. Well, Josh, I am very, very excited about this signing. And I'm hoping that it'll be many more to come. What do we know exactly about Nicolas Pépé, which the fans probably might already know? Well, Nicolas Pépé last season in the French league, he was unbelievable. I think he played 41 games, 22 goals with 11 assists. He was born in France, but he is an Ivory Coast international. Now, for Ivory Coast, he has 11 caps and he has scored 4 goals. Now, really, Nicolas Pépé, well, he is a winger that Arsenal has been crying out for, especially over on that right-hand side. Now, Arsenal have got players that can play over on the left-hand side, but we are very slacking on numbers to go and play on that right-hand side. Also, what we know about Nicolas Pépé is that he is a right winger. Predominantly, he is a right winger. But what he likes to do, he likes to cut on his left sometimes as well. And he likes to burst forward. Now, if you think about it, now the sort of price that we have paid out for Nicolas Pépé was kind of roughly about the same sort of mark that Crystal Palace wanted for Wilfried Zaha. Now, guys, you know my thoughts on Zaha. I don't rate him and I didn't really want him at Arsenal anyway. The only difference between the two was that Crystal Palace would not accept the instalment structure that we was willing to pay. Whereas Lille, on the other hand, accepted what we wanted to do. Now, Arsenal, we have to understand we have a budget as well, especially if we want to get more players in. But I think for this deal, Arsenal was paying £18 million per year, I believe, for this deal. Now, we know that there was other teams going in for Nicolas Pépé. The likes of Liverpool was heavily linked. PSG was heavily linked because obviously they wanted to find a replacement for Neymar. Then we had Bayern Munich obviously in for him. We had Inter Milan also in for him. So big, giant Champions League teams were after him as well. Well, it was Arsenal came in and they said, right, how much do you want? And then Lille just said, you know, ZYX. And they said, right, how much does the agent want? They turned around and said, you know, XYZ for that. And Arsenal went, fine, we can give you the asking price. And it was practically a done deal. Now, we know that Pépé was, as I said, was also linked with Napoli as well. Now, Napoli had spoken to Nicolas Pépé. And also the Nicolas Pépé was sat down with Carlo Ancelotti and the representatives. Now, the way everything was going, it was a complete done deal as everyone thought it was. But then that's when Arsenal came in. Now, also, Pépé's skills, what can he bring? Well, Pépé is very quick, very direct, very skillful. He scores goals and creates lots of assists. Now, this is what we are crying out for a winger, definitely. Especially on that right-hand side. Now, as I said, I know we've got the likes of Reiss Nelson that can play over on that right-hand side, but we are lacking numbers, and that's why we needed to identify that issue first. Now, I also know that Arsenal need to sort out our defence, and that's another key area that we need to do. Now, I think if Arsenal can bring the likes in Kieran Tierney, maybe a right back, I would suggest that can come in now, because Maitland-Niles is not a right back. But yeah, if we can do it, then I think this has been a very, very successful transfer window for Arsenal for the summer. But hey ho, I'm happy that we've got Nicolas Pépé. I'm so happy that we've got him. He's a fantastic player and I rate him very much. And I'm hoping that he can do the job. I'm just hoping he can do the job. As we know, the starting lineup that we could possibly have as the front four, we'll have Nicolas Pépé out on the right, Ozil in the middle, Bamiyang out on the left, Lacazette up top. Man, that lineup does give you chills, doesn't it? And obviously, having Sibalos as a central defensive midfield, so it's all coming together. It's all coming together, guys. But it's a process, and this is where we need to keep it going and have faith in our new regime that we have. So yeah, Nicolas Pépé, welcome to Arsenal Football Club. Guys, if you did enjoy this video, make sure you're hitting that thumbs up button, make sure you're hitting that notification bell, and make sure you are smashing that subscribe button if you are new to the channel. Guys, now, as we know, the Premier League season is approaching. As from the Newcastle game, if I can get to 1,000 subscribers before that Newcastle game, I will make a promise to you guys, my subscribers. I will dye my hair blonde if I get to 1,000 subscribers. So guys, until my next video, I will see you lot soon. I'm out of here.